Okay, so this week I'm going to go over Great Artists Week 13, which is Rembrandt. And I'm just going to go over materials and kind of like how to a little bit. I'm not going to probably do the whole project. I'm going to show you the bits and pieces and then just give you some reminders. This is just to help with setup, and I hope that it is helpful. So first off, to start out, you will be in your classrooms during this week's projects. You will also be on rotation. So this book will probably be passed around. I have 2 of them. And you can look, they're tabbed by weeks. And if you want to follow along in this, you can. The materials that you will need are each student will get cardstock paper, a pencil, and you will either use the colored pencils that are in your bin or crayons that are in your bin. The students, if they whiz through this really fast, they can do more than one project, but this is the one that we have right now. So just a quick, brief intro to introduce the artist, and then also to get us rolling on the technique that we're looking at or focusing on in this study. So we've got Rembrandt that we're looking at. He is the artist, and he loved expression. That's one of the things he loved. He also loved shadows, but we're not doing as much with shadows or anything really with shadows today. We're just focusing on mainly expression and capturing that. So what I have set aside is these pieces of paper, which you'll be able to lay on the tables, have each student pick an expression that they like and focus on that, and they'll copy it as best they can, using the skills they learned in oils. Look at the shapes. Let's see this one. I see a curved line, and then 2 curved lines that meet, and then another curved line, and then like almost like a U-shaped curved line, that kind of thing. And then they're also going to have this fun hair. So this is more cartoon-esque, less realistic. And anyways, in here, in this step-by-step, it actually shows you a little bit more about how to do a realistic face, and they show you how to divide the face so you know where to put the eyes. But with the cartoon drawings, they don't exactly always do that. Here in this expression, he's smiling, so his eyes are way up here, rather than if this was a real face, we would divide this in half and then divide it in half again, and that would show us where our eyes go. Excuse me. And same with these faces. In this straight on face, his eyes are probably more like in the middle. But in these one where he's sad, in these expressions where he's sad or scared, his eyes are a little bit lower. So just so you know, don't get caught up in, dividing the face. Just have your students do as best they can. However, there's 2 things you need to remember before they begin, and that is write your name on your paper. Everybody do it right now. Write your name on your paper. After your name is on your paper, they say to begin with an egg shape. So you're literally have them use a very light hand as well, because they may want to erase what they've drawn. And as well, if they add hair, they're gonna have to erase probably the top of the head. So I'm gonna just set that there, hopefully you can see it. Excuse me. So the expression I'm gonna pick is, I'll just pick the happy face. So the eyes are pretty far apart. They're about halfway. Doesn't have to be perfect, but again, have them use a light hand. When they're doing this, they're gonna go over it with a colored pencil and can make it darker. And just encourage them to do their best. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know? But again, encourages them to use a light hand and let's see where those ears. Something like that. And then what hair do I want to add? I'm going to add this goofy hair right here. So I'm probably going to erase the top of my head. So I'm going to add my hair because that's what this one is like. He's got hair like this. Oops, I'm doing it too dark. There. If you can see that, that is my guy. And then from there I would color him in. This is an example that I did from earlier. And then there's another example. I would encourage the students to probably go over their lines that they're keeping with a black colored pencil. It just helps all the lines look really nice and sharp. And then to color it in, and they can even add like a small body if they wanted to, like who was. And that is it for week 13 Rembrandt.